What's going on, everybody? Welcome to season 4 of the Clocked In podcast. I'm super excited for our guest today. Tell us your name, brother.
My name is Mike Wiese.
Got Mike. All right, so where are you from?
So originally from Dryden, close by.
Okay.
Went
Local
to
guy.
college in Utica, so
Yeah, yeah.
been around a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah, local. How many siblings do you have?
just one.
One sibling.
Yeah.
What was life like growing up with one sibling?
It was good. 5 years apart, so we were at odds all the time. She was 5 years older, so typical fighting to an extreme.
Right.
Couldn't be closer now. You know, life changes as you get older. And
For
you
sure.
get closer, but growing up with her 5 years older, I mean, we were in the same household, but totally different lives.
Yeah. Mom and dad in home?
Yep.
How was that?
Great. Did anything different. Yeah, you know, it was a commonplace for me and a lot of my friends to have parents that were together, so it was normal. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that has obviously become more and more rare nowadays, right? I'm hoping that that cycle spins back, but for me, it's funny. I mentioned to my friends, I'm probably one of the few that has both,
Yeah.
and what a blessing it is as you get older to realize it. And we'll talk more about it for you as husband and father, right? But to be able to show your daughter that and to give her that home and that environment's got to be pretty nice.
Yeah, she sees it. You know, I love that she can see grandma and grandpa together and what that looks like in years to come. And you know, it's definitely something that we make a point of all the time. One of my favorite parts of a wedding, I always tell Heather, is that when they start to yell out the years you've been married, and you see the couples that have been on the dance floor a long time, and that's that little moment you get at a wedding. You're like, all right, it's been we just celebrated 15 years. Like, it's been 15
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
My
yeah.
parents, my dad just did with 45 years, right? So it's like I just love to see those milestones.
Absolutely. That's a perfect segue into the next kind of question that I had for you. Maybe the most important one, maybe second most important one to you, but what is fatherhood like? If you could like encapsulate it, you know.
Uh, Fatherhood is you know as everybody will tell you, you know most will tell you it's the greatest thing ever. It changes you as a person, gives you perspectives. My kid has seen the ugly side of me, the great side of me, and you learn. She has taught me more than I will ever teach her in life as you get older, right? So being a father is one of the greatest things. You know, Heather and I had made the decision a while ago. We wanted an army of them. Ended up with one, which is you know everybody has a plan and we follow that. But you know, it's definitely something that I cherish, and it's you know the best part of my life. Really.
So I guess I have two questions now. One, what's some advice that you give to a new father, right? Someone that's going to be a father.
With patience,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Right. Um, as a new parent, your reaction to everything. I was that guy. Kid cries, world's over, right? Grandma and grandpa don't give my kid all these things in the world of processed things, and no, let them be grandparents. They get to do their grandparent thing. Your kid 9 times out of 10 crying, normal stuff, right? Hungry, diaper, right. Stuff like that. Like take a deep breath most of the time. Like it's a moment to cherish, not a moment to stress, and really it, it's natural in those moments to be worked up, but really appreciate and enjoy them. You know, as I feel like I'm the old guy with the walking stick. You know, time flies, embrace every moment, but it is the truth.
I love that. And then I guess my second question now, if you were to flip that, right, would be, what's some words of encouragement that you would give a father that's going through it, right? That's been a father for a little bit, you know what I mean, as you have. What's some encouragement that you would give to someone that's been in the thick of it?
I mean, in the thick of it is you're not alone, right? My answer is talk to somebody. There's tons of us out there that have lived through it, been through it, and you know the typical advice is going to be you're going to look at it and say, well, you know, you're saying that because it's easy. It's not. We've all been through it, right?
Right.
Listen to the words that are coming your way and talk about it. You know, and I think that folds off into many realms of life. But that importantly, talk about your feelings. Like get it out there, start over, right? That's the secret to the sauce.
No, I think that's huge, and I think like one thing in my men's group we talk about that a lot. Like I'm probably one of the only ones that's not a father there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about fatherhood quite often, and it kind of makes me smile because I'm like, as you should,
Yeah.
right? For the good and for the bad. It should be one of the most important things in your life, right? Next to the next aspect that we'll talk about, but I love that encouragement for them, right? Just knowing, I tell them all the time, hey, you're not alone. There's other, not just men, but other fathers out there that are also going through it that can help you out as well too.
Right. They might not know that exact scenario, but they know they've been frustrated and they're going to listen, right?
Yeah,
It's normal.
I love it. The next aspect of family. Okay, and that's why I said maybe not the most important because I think they kind of go hand in hand. Husband, right? Because I think it's cool as men we have these really cool opportunities to wear so many hats, right? And as you do, we'll talk about that later too. And I don't think a lot of people talk about this hat as much as they should, right? The husband hat and how not only just important it is to be a good husband, but to have a good partner, right? So for you, talk about the husband life. Like you said, you guys just celebrated 15 years, which is freaking unbelievable, right? And yeah, so what is it like for you?
You know, being a husband is the next best thing, right? You know, if I were to sit here and tell you that it's the greatest thing ever, I'd lie to you, right? We go
Right.
through ups and downs, but you know, I happen to pick the right partner in life, and you know, we get along very well. We bicker, we fight, but it's a great part of life. You know, I always attribute it to I used to spend a lot of time with my best friend growing up, and you spend so much time together, you become at odds, right?
Yeah,
You just get tired of each other. You got to walk away for a little bit.
absolutely.
You know, it taught me a little bit about where I am in marriage, but marriage is a great part of life. It's again, I've been you know, blessed enough to find a person who understands and can read me as a person, accept, you know, the evils and the goods, and I'm the same with her. And um, you know, just as I started, I'm proud to be on that dance floor celebrating 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and I always tell her I can't wait to be the one out there for 45 years celebrating the same thing, because
Right.
it is a part of life that I really cherish and appreciate. And you know, I don't discard the fact that it does go well and we do get along well. But you know, I really do appreciate marriage in general.
Absolutely, I love that, man. So I guess my comment or question, I should say, not comment, question, that coincides with that would be, what's some advice that you would give a father, or excuse me, a husband that's watching this, right? That's maybe it's hard, right? Or they're new to it, or they're 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's some advice that you would give to a husband, just in general?
Again, the same idea, patience, right? Patience and talk about it. Like, take a step backwards. One of the hardest things I think as you know, as a man, and I'll say because that's my experience, is emotions win a lot. Um, you know, we always have the initial reaction in any sort of confrontation, and then we think about that later, right? So, you know, in times that are tough, take a deep breath, right? Think about what you're doing, and really, the times that are great, embrace it, right? Just
Yeah,
really live in that moment, because you know, those are what make all the other times disappear.
absolutely. Yeah, I tell everybody that. I think that's one thing, not just husbands, but anybody in general. I think that's a great life skill, right? When things are great, enjoy it.
Yeah,
Enjoy it, right? And when things are really tough, embrace those moments too, because they both on either end of the scale they don't last forever. But I'm a firm believer that they both can teach us something as
yeah,
well, right?
yeah,
But when things are tough, you know what I mean. I'm a firm believer that there is always an up, right? Rock bottom isn't the worst place to go because you can't go any lower than
mm-hmm.
that, right? But when things are great, like man, it's awesome.
See it, right? Don't just
Yeah,
accept it and take it for granted. See it and appreciate
right.
it, right?
Yeah, yeah. And like be present in that moment, right? The same way we're all really present when we're trying to figure out bills, when someone passes. We're all very present in those negative emotions. We tend to be, right? We need to be present in the positive ones, the vacations, the laughs, the family nights, right? Like the
Yeah,
times with our friends. I don't think sometimes we're as present, especially as men, right? Which is something that's big for us.